because I didn't want to make the video too long, I just split it up. Just when I feel like I've done enough talking, I just split it up. So the way I feel that God told me to create a relationship with him, right? So, you know, my finances was drying up, and I was like, man, it's kind of crazy because I was paying more, you know, staying by myself, and I seemed to be getting everything that I wanted. I was always, you know, supplied for. You know, I didn't really have to worry. You know, I went to school to get my esthetician license, and I was working 12 hours Saturday and Sunday, and I was going to school Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday for like, you know, 10 hours. Nope. Went from 8 a.m. to 9 p.m. So, nope. Maybe 9 a.m. to 8 p.m. Something around in there. That was my school hours, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday. So I had Thursday and Friday to myself. So Thursdays, I would go to my mom's house. And Fridays, I would rest because Saturday starts up my week, you know, pretty much. So, you know, that went on towards the end of school. And, you know, I'm still in this school cycle, you know, because school was about 4 to 5 months, I believe. I was getting my esthetician license. So that's the one thing, you know, my finances were drying up, okay? Number two, at the end of my school term, I lost my brother. My brother got shot. Not to say that my relationship is the reason why, but this is how God was getting my attention. I lost my brother, Kamarion, sweetest soul you'll ever meet. I love my baby brother. There's that, okay? Lost my baby brother, closest person I've ever lost to me. You know, I've lost grandmothers, I've lost uncles, you know, all things like that. But somebody in the immediate family, it is different. It hits for years. It goes on after time. Lost my brother. After losing my brother, a month later, I found out I miscarried. I was 5 months pregnant. I was 19 weeks to be exact with my son King, and I still have his ashes. And I found out I miscarried. They said it was a protein S deficiency, but spiritually, you know, it was stress. I was working, going to school. I had a boyfriend who would get upset because when I got home on Mondays, now you have to understand this, Mondays for me was I worked Sunday night, which means I worked 6 p.m. Sunday to 6 a.m. Sunday. I got home at around 7-something, like 7:30. I had like 45 minutes to like take a shower, fix something to eat, and get to school and be there at like 9. So it had to be about 9 o'clock. I had to get to school. So, you know, and I'm coming from a different city to get home because, you know, I was working like 40 minutes away. So it took me 40 minutes to get home, take a shower, fix me something to eat. I'm back out the door, so I didn't even see him in the mornings. I just came in for like 40 minutes, take a shower, get my food, go out the door, go to school from 9 to 8 p.m. 9 a.m., 8 p.m. So, you know, I go do that, and, you know, my brother, well, not my brother, sorry. So, you know, after losing my brother and, you know, making time to go and see my my family every week on the Thursdays and stuff, and trying to sustain a home life and trying to go to school and, you know, really trying to do stuff, you know, better for myself, you know, just be better or whatever, I don't know. You know, I lost my child. There's a lot of, you know, things just going on. Like, my sister stressed me out because, you know, the boyfriend that she's still with him currently. You know, she called me one day and wanted a ride. And, you know, you try and forget things, but, you know, she came to my house and was there. And, you know, she wanted a ride to my mom's house because we were going down there for something, I don't know. And this was like just pretty much like our family just kind of like falling apart, like crumbling at the seams after my brother died. you know, my sister asked me for a ride. She pulled up at my house, and, you know, like, it was an apartment complex. So I'm standing outside by my car because she said she was here. She had FaceTimed me, showed me she was at my complex. I'm out there. I'm standing for like 10 minutes. I'm trying to call her. She's not answering. You know, her boyfriend tried to call, but the way my boyfriend was set up, if I would have answered her boyfriend's call, you know, because he found my Instagram to call me, and my boyfriend would have been like, oh, well, what that nigga calling you for? And that, you know, and I just didn't want to get into it. So I didn't answer the call. I seen him calling. It was too much toxicity going on. So I'm out here waiting by the car. You know, I didn't see her. I stood out there for like 10 minutes. Her phone apparently, I guess, died, but every time I called it, it was ringing. But if your phone is dead, it's gonna go straight to voicemail. Shit was really weird. So, you know, I get in my car, drive around the whole complex to see if I see her standing somewhere. Didn't see her standing anywhere. So then I left to go to my mom's house. Then she's texting my mom, and she's like, yeah, I waited out there for 30 minutes and she didn't come. And I'm like, I stood by my car the whole time. You know where my car is parked. It's not the first time you've been to my house. So anyways, that kind of caused a split between the two of us. And she's still with him today, and that's her business. It's not mine. It's not mine. So, you know, anyways, after I had my miscarriage, at this time though, this was months later. Yeah, this was months later with my sister, and I was pregnant with my daughter at the time. And at the time, I was pregnant at that time. It was on into the next year. Like, I had to be like at least 3 or 4 months. I had to be 3 or 4 months pregnant at this time. And, you know, it was good. I was on blood thinners because I had a protein S deficiency. And they even told me that there was a risk of miscarrying in the last trimester with the protein S deficiency. They say they seen it all the time.